I believe in myself a lot. Sometimes maybe too much.
Break the world record and then go for top spot. That's a lot of money to win.
We are on the way. Williams is off like a rocket.
Eddie Williams, yeah, he's such a well-rounded athlete.
What a guy.
Such a little dreamy man.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. That was fast.
That was lightning fast.
New Zealand is the home of Matt Ragg. 2 guys were ahead of him and he came right at the end and took the heat win.
Paddy Hayes, the dark horse.
He's so fast, isn't he? He's amazing.
What a night that man from Oxfordshire is having. Who's still got something left and who can rise to the occasion?
So as with most things in life, the real stars behind Giants Live are the women.
Oh, they're really important in the ladies.
Well, we're the driving force of Strongman.
All the women that are in Giants see things that need doing and they just do it.
I'm here to do whatever they need me to do, really.
If a job needs doing, there's somebody straight on it.
A really beautiful team.
Legends like Kalo sorting us out with the t-shirts.
She always brings cake, which is a bonus.
Making sure we are dressed appropriately, wearing the right t-shirt, because it gets very overwhelming for a strongman.
She has to make sure that all the sponsors' t-shirts go out at the correct time, and she does that.
We need to get you on the right t-shirt.
Jenna, she picks up everything that anybody else hasn't maybe picked up or needs to do.
Just basically making sure that the show runs smoothly.
And she's pretty good at her job.
And Jenna's there, Jenna's on it.
Zoe's an absolute legend.
He's always been with us since our very first show that we did in the gym car park.
She just feels part of the family.
Monica as well, she does payroll. Needs somebody like that. She's probably one of the most important then, isn't she? Emma, bless her.
Emma and Jenna do the backup timing.
If somebody injures themselves, you know, the girls are straight up and we do a bit of a human shield. Boys are a little bit like, oh, somebody's hurt themselves, what should we do now?
Lindsay and Caroline.
Oh, Caroline. Another incredible woman.
Lindsay is just like the mother of strongman.
The power woman, Lindsay.
She sorts everyone out.
She doesn't take any rubbish off anybody.
Which is not an easy job.
Before people even say anything, she's already done it.
Making sure that everybody's in place, making sure that we're all doing what we should be doing.
Darren used to have all that in his brain and he wouldn't give it up. And then now Lindsay has all that in her brain.
I think that you need a woman's touch sometimes to get it all done.
We always solve things. We're quite good solvers.
And they're the women that'll get it done. They're the women for the job.
Without these ladies, like, Giants Live just would not happen.
Hammer hold, yeah, but some beautiful new hammers made.
It always looks cool when they do it.
It's not conventional.
I think the front holder's got in because it's a quick event.
I wouldn't mind if it was something else instead of that today.
We're only halfway done, which I know all of the guys will not be particularly happy about.
I'm not a fan of hammer hold as an event.
People either love it or hate it, simple as that. The guys that moan about it usually are no good at it, I find.
A little bit of a easier event.
Just all about, you know, how much you grind.
12 people, it's worth 12 points.
It's still a cool event.
It's worth as much as that max deadlift in points. Granted, it's not worth as much in street cred.
It's like the tricky one where it's kind of like just gotta go hold on until you can't.
Probably the event that, you know, I've really got to kind of grit my teeth, focus on something else.
Tough event for tall guys.
I haven't trained this event in years.
Some people think, oh, it's not a real test of strength. Well, it is. It's holding weight out in front of you.
Never putting it down through your own will.
When I used to compete it, I used to do quite decent, you know.
Ultimately, you just got to put the pain and the effort out of your mind for as long as you possibly can.
You fight it until the referee tells you to put it down. There's a lot of guys that could really pull the wild card on this event.
I knew steeplechase was going to be damage control, and then hammer hold was a big question mark.
My bet on this one is Austin Andrade.
Never used the Viking press, I've never done a front hold, so just see how I stack up against literally the best in the world.
Could potentially be like top 3.
There's loads and loads of ways of cheating this event if it's not refereed properly, and it's a real hard eyes on to make it fair for everybody. Sometimes it's what can you get away with.
Hammer, you can kind of tilt it back towards you. You can kind of retract your scapula to shorten the range of motion. You can kind of get your biceps resting on your pec. There's little tricks that you can do to make it that little bit easier.
We'll give them 1-1, and if the bum comes off.
You know that you're going to get a warning, so if you want to take a 2-second break before they give you a warning, then you ask for clarification while you're going because you don't understand quite what they mean, and then they give it to you. Now you've got 7 seconds of cheating.
Where do we say enough's enough?
Those are little secrets of 5-time Giants Live champions.
The last few times it's run very, very well, but it's hard.
There is the whistle. The weight is released. Both men looking pretty solid. Both men massively strong shoulders, Mitch.
Tristan shaking off the bat, but some athletes are just that way. They look like they're shaking early stage and they can hold on for a little while. And I've done this event with Thor at the gym before, and despite those long arms, he is very, very good, or at least when we did it together, he was solid. We got Matt Ragg, strong shoulders, and our current leader,
Boris Johnson, that 6'6" frame, does not give him optimum leverage for this kind of event. He's massively powerful.
Tristan holding strong. Bryce holding on that last couple of seconds.
Across his chest and into those front delts. And Hafthor Bjornsson looking incredible here.
Great work by Thor. That looked to be past the 50-second mark.
That went a lot better than I thought it was going to.
We are into the hammer hold, and people are falling fast.
Hey Tristan, I don't know how you're staying together, man. You just did 3 shows in a row.
There are some tricks you can do, and then after all the tricks, it's just digging deep and fighting.
Getting second in that hammer hold, we started realizing like, oh, these last couple events are very good for me. Like we can have a pretty good showing here.
If you can't grind, you're not going to be a great strongman.
Thor and I probably have some of the longer arms, and we both did very well.
Then suddenly, out comes Thor.
And that's the thing with Thor. Yes, he's super strong, but on top of just being strong, he is a fighter. And we saw that today. He wasn't here to just do the deadlift. He said from the start, he's here to do the whole show.
He's been around for a long time. He knows that if you hold on to that for another few seconds, and you're going to get another 3 or 4 points. Well, that's a lot easier than pulling a 5'10" deadlift, I'm sure.
I can't talk right now. My whole body is cramping up. I need to go backstage to relax, hydrate, because I am
winning the event by a country mile. Thor Bjornsson is having the night of his life here in Birmingham.
Pretty happy with that placement.
Yeah, so the next event is the Viking press.
That's going to be 150 kilos in the hands.
Viking press is a good event.
Actually one of my favorites.
Use a lot of power when it comes to it.
It's a good one because you can use your full body as opposed to just shoulders. You can really get under it.
Damage control would be the Viking press. Suits me, you know, I'm just a powerful guy. Settle in and grind them out.
All the athletes will have numbers in the head that they want to hit.
Trying to stay mid-pack.
Pretty straightforward, a good event for me.
It's hard to know where you stand.
If I could pick a press, like that's probably the press I would choose. I've not done the Giants one yet.
When you actually get to hold the equipment, it's like, okay, this feels nothing like training at home.
It is really rhythm dependent. If you can get the balance on your feet correct and you can drop it and bounce back with balance, with explosion, with precision, you can make that weight feel half as heavy.
Ensure that you keep your eyes on the ref so that you're not docked any reps.
The lads can try all sorts of tricks to squeeze an extra rep or 2 out.
Sometimes, like I said, the reps don't always count.
Going too quickly without the referee giving the down signal is a favourite. If you get it wrong, all of a sudden it hits you like an absolute ton of bricks. Fingers crossed the lads play by the rules, listen to the referees and get what they do, because there's some hellish presses in there.
We are underway. Our referees, Mike and Dave Warner, giving the down signals for our athletes. And
Gav, super strong leg drive, and we are blazing through.
Explosivity is not something that Eddie Williams lacks, and he is demonstrating that here.
Bryce, incredibly strong through 10 and now at 11.
Having built so much pace in each lift, this guy really has got staying power.
That is a great result for Eddie Williams. 13 reps. 12 for Gavin, 10 for Austin. Very strong result from Gav Bilton. Bryce.
At 15 repetitions, that is something truly remarkable.
I was really surprised at how well Paddy did on the Viking press.
And even at the start of this year, if you'd have given me that hammer hold I just did, I'd have done about 10 seconds. So everything's coming on to where it needs to be, and like that deadlift is core life memory.
Look at the guys he's tying with.
Can he hit the double figures here? There is 10 in an event that he was very concerned about.
He tied with Luke Stoltman, Thor Bjornsson and Austin Andrade.
Gav's one of the most nicest, humblest guys on the scene.
Gav, I think he's got a lot out of tonight.
After Britain's Strongest Man, he was pretty much ready to pack it in and walk away.
You know, there's a couple of mistakes maybe in the whole competition, but he looks very strong. He looks in a better headspace, and it's always nice to see Gav back in competition.
His pressing was good. He did okay in the sandbag steeplechase, and it was a hell of a deadlift.
The machine.
Standout performers, Eddie Williams. I was more impressed with his Viking press than I was his Farmers, because Farmers comes a bit more natural to Eddie. He's got big giant hands, naturally moves pretty well. But he wasn't a great presser. Tonight he got 13 reps on the Viking press. That was epic.
If you told me that Bryce Johnson was on the podium, that might be a small surprise in a very large man, but not absolutely gobsmacked by something like that. And I think there can be a lot of shakeups here.
Before this, people were saying he was the next Brian Shaw, and I believe at this stage.
Yeah, Bryce winning the event with 15 reps.
Doing it in front of that size of crowd was insane.
Like I said, Bryce is impressing me. Like, just regardless of event.
Well, Bryce Johnson was just coming here wanting to qualify for World's Strongest Man. He'd never done a giant slide before.
He's done really well in the overhead, you know, where the taller athletes tend to struggle. He's pushed and proved that he's literally going to be such a nightmare for the big names.
I was pretty stoked once I hit 10. I was like, all right, it's still feeling pretty good.
And I think we could see this guy go on to be a real star in the sport.
This towards me.
Oh, sorry.
Are you ready for this then?
No.
Oh, his interview was amazing. Absolutely
Don't film this. This is not good TV.
Definitely made it better than Dave.
It's a good job he's such a nice guy. Because I do want to swear at him a lot.